Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Odd Way to Even Out by Oskode. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right. Let's read the rules. Sudoku. Fill all rows, columns and marked 3x3 regions with the digits 1 to 9 without any repeats. Killer cages. Digits in a cage do not repeat and sum to the number given in its upper left corner. Quadruples. Cells surrounding a white circle must contain at least one copy of the digits within the circle. So we would need 5, 7, and 9 here. We would need 14, 1, and 4 here, and so on and so forth. That's it. Sip of tea. Restart the time. And let's have a look. Right. So are there any interesting cages that we can... Well, we need 5, 7, and 9 here. So those two have to be from 5, 7, and 9, right? Because we can't have two of them in the cage, because the 5 plus 7 is already 12, right? So this would be 5, 6, 7, 7, 4, or 9, 2. Not very useful though. So this doesn't have 5, 7, or 9. What does that mean? What's the maximum you could have here? 8, 6, 4, 3, right? So 21. Yeah, so that's a minimum of 3. That's not really interesting, right? 3, 7, 3, 4, 6, 8. So 21. Yeah. Here it can't be minimum of 3. Why would that help? I don't know. That's 11 as well. And again, I can't have both of two of these because there is no 2 that add up to 11. Right? Right. So this is from 3, 5, 7 as well. How does that help? Well, I have a 5 and a 7 there as well because I have 5, 7, 9 here and 3, 5, 7 there. So 5, 7. So yeah, I would need 5 and 7 here. Can I have both 5 and 7? That would be 12. 12 would leave me with 2. That's impossible. So that one is from 5, 7. Can I have 7? 7 would leave me with 7. 1, 2, 4. I don't see why not. This would be 5. Yeah. 5 would leave me with 9. That's multiple options, right? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. Right. Which means that I can't have 9 here, right? Well, I couldn't have 9 to start with anyway. But now I know that this one isn't 9 either. So one of these is a 9. And we already have a 9 in box 9 here. So one of these is a 9. Can we have a 9 in this cage? Would leave us with 13. I don't see why not. Okay. All right. Oh, we do have 9 and 7 there. Oh, we have 9, 5, and 7 here. I didn't even look at that, right? Of course, why look at the easy one? 9, 5, and 7, 9, 5, and 7, which means that these are from 9, 5, 7. Can we have 9? Well, we definitely have a 5 here, right? Because 9 and 7 is already 16, so this one isn't 5. 14 would leave us with 2. and 12 would leave us with 4. So this is from 2, 4. Does that help? How does that help? 5 and 7 here as well. That's interesting. 12, I can't have 5 and 7 in both of them, so this is from 5, 7 again. If this is from 5, 7, then we can't have 9, right? Because 9 plus 5 is already 14. So there's definitely a 9 in one of those, and then definitely we have a 9 here. And that means, what does that mean? Still have 15 with 4. That's not really all that interesting, is it? Can I have 8 even if I didn't have 8? How would that work? Something still needs to be resolved. We have the same here, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. We can't have 7. I can have 7, but can't have 7, 5. So there's definitely a 3 in this gauge, and this isn't 3. There's a lot of 5, 7 play here. So that if that's an 8, this would be 4. If it's a 10, this would be 2. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, it's very interesting because now we can't have 4 here anymore. And we can't have 2 there. So we definitely have a 4 here. And we definitely have a 2 in these two. How does that work now? 7 plus 4 is 11, would leave me with 3. So that would be 1, 2. Okay, and 9 would leave me with 5. 5, and it would have to be 2, 3. So there's a 2 in any case, right? It's definitely a 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 leaves me with 5, but I can't have 1, 4. So it has to be 2, 3. And 7 plus 4 is 11, would leave me with 3, and 3 is 1, 2. So this isn't 2, this is 4, and this is 2. We're off. We get a couple of digits. And 4 would leave me with 12, so there's no 9 there anymore. This is 9. 2 would leave me with 10. There's no 5, and that's 5, which resolves that. Okay, no 2 here anymore, so that's a 2. No 4 there, so that's a 4. Okay. Right, I need a 1. I need a 3. I need a 3, so that's 7, and that's 3. Right, and 2, what does that mean? 2 plus 7 is 9, would leave me with 5. 5 would be 1, 4, right? Because we've used up the 2. And 2 plus 5 is 7, would leave me with 7, but that's... 2 plus 5 is 7. So it's 3, 4, or 1, 6. Right? That was it. 7, 1, 6, 3, 4, 9 would be 5, 1, 4. Right. Another sip of tea. That's a 7. That's a 7. How do we continue? How do we continue? Still don't know what that is, right? 3, 8, 5, 6, or 7, 4. They're all okay. Do need a 9 in here and an 8. A 9 and an 8. So this is, no. A 9 and an 8. I don't know. We need a 3 here. Can I have 1 in this gauge? Why not, right? 1 would leave me with 21. Shouldn't be a problem, right? 985, 976. No, 975, 984. But still, no, there's no 7. So 1 would need a 984. 984. There's a 984. Yeah, that's not. Right, so we could have 1 here. I do need a 2 in box number 7. It's not in row 7. Can't be here because it would need a 9. So one of these is a 2, not 3. And that means, drum roll. No idea. Okay. Oh, I do need a 4. So there's a 4 here. What does that mean? So 6, we're left with 8. So there's no 6 anymore. That's all we know, right? It's 1, 4 if this is 7. And if it's 1, 3 if this is... No, it's 3, 7 if this is 5. That's not... Doesn't resolve anything yet, does it? Except that if there's 3 in one of these, then we would need a 3 in this gauge. I don't see how that would matter, though. I don't see how that would matter. Can I have 4 there? Yeah, 4, 7, right? 4, 7. I could have 4 here as well, right? Seems like it. It seems like it. I'm missing something. Obviously. What? Oh, I definitely have a 3 here in any case, right? That's silly. I definitely have a 3 there. Not sure how it helps. Right, I definitely have a 3. Yeah. Oh, we had 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 3, 4, 6, 8. Which was 21, and that was a minimum of 3. How is that helping me? Can this be 9? Not, yeah, why not, right? 9 would leave us with 15. Okay, so 12. Can I have 2? Or even if I couldn't, it's enough place for 2. What's going on? What is going on? I don't know. There's definitely a 3 there as well. But I can have a 3 in an 18 cage. I don't see how that is a problem. Oof. So there's a 2, a 6, or a 4 here. Why would that matter? Doesn't look like it does. Oh, what did I need here? Did I need a 3? I should have pencil marked that properly. Oh, I can't have a 3 here. That's obvious anyway. Right. Right, so, okay, 3, 4, 6, 8 doesn't work because it needs another 3. Okay, so, how does that matter? Can I have an 8 then? And even if I couldn't, why is that a big deal? Do I need a 9? Why would I need a 9? No, I don't need a 9. The minimum was 3. That's from 6, 8, 9. Okay. Still need 6, 8, 6, 8, and 9 in all of those, and whatever I don't use here. So 1 or 3. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So here I need 8, 6, or 4. Okay. And that digit, whatever it is, 8, 6, or 4 is here, right? Which means that it has to be there. Is that correct? 8, 6, or 4. And they're all not in, well, they can't be here. They're not there. 8, 6, and 4. Which means that they have to be there, which means that they're here, and it means that it's not that. It's one of those. So either this is from 8, 6, or it's the 4. That's still on. Can I have 4 here? Why not? 3 plus 4 is 7. Leave me with 17. Doesn't look like it should be a problem, does it? 17. Nine to 6, for instance. Almost. No cigar. No cigar. This is not 9 because we already have a 9 here. I can do the same probably in multiple places, but I can do the same here, right? This is from the symmetry. And there I'm missing, well, 2, 6, 4 again. No, there's a 4. So it could be this one here. Unfortunately. 2, 6, 4. Two, 4, 6. Right, but let's pretend it's not the 4. So it's 2 or 6. Does that matter? It would be one of those two. 2 or 6, and then I would have 2 or 6 here. Why would that be an issue? 9 plus 2 is 11. Leave me with 13. 9 plus 6 is 15. Leave me with 9. That might be an issue. Missing all of those, but I don't think that it is. I didn't need a 3. I didn't need a 1 here, right? No. Oh, no, I don't. I can have still 1. 9 would leave me with 5, and it was 2, 3. Oh, I do need a 2. I do need a 2. But it was 1, 2, or 2, 3. That's what it was. It wasn't a 3. Interesting. I do have a 4 that I need to fit. And a 2 that I need to fit here, right? These 4 and 2. not going to prove this unless it's really, really important to the solution. I don't think that it is, because I can always fill 4 here and 2 there, right? For now, unless I can find more 2s, I can't, right? 5, 7, 9 could be these here. 5, 3, 7 could be one of those, and then we have 2 5, 7s, and then I do have another 3 and another 9 to fill. But there are enough places. There are enough places. This was going so well on the surface. On the surface. So what's the connection between those two? Because there is a connection and I didn't really look at it, right? Because if this is 7, then that's a 7 as well. What does that mean? Well, we already have a 7. But if these are 5, then we need a 5 here. This would be 5. Oh, it doesn't matter. One of these is 5 anyway. As in, either these are 5 or these are 5. So we need 5 here. And it's obvious from the X wing, right? So this is 5. And that's 3. And that helps. So there's no 3 here. And it's 1, 4. And 1, 4 is 5. To no one's surprise. 7 would need another 7. That would be 7, 5. 7, 5. It was that simple, and I'm an idiot. 11 would need a 3, so this is 1, 2. Now we need a 1. That's 1. And we're still missing 6, 8, and 9. That's interesting. That is interesting, which would mean that this is a 3. Now we know that there's definitely a 3 here. Right, and this is either 5, 6, or 7, 4. 6, 8, 9. Right. 6, 8, 9. Right. I do need a, oh, there's, no. I do need a 3 here. That's all I can say. Right? I do need a 3. So these are from 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, no, there's no 9. Still, there's no 9. It's from 6, 8. Six, 8. Still, no, I don't know where the 3 is in box number 1. Okay. Do I know more about this one? I don't think so. I don't think so. So what could this be now? Forgot. It can't be 8. Okay. It can't be 8. But it could still be 6 and 4. So one of those is either this is a 6 or this is a 4. So 3, 6 plus 8 or 9, that would be 9, 17 at the minimum. So we're left with 7 or 18, and we're left with 6. 6. 6 would have to be a 1, 5. Even that is still allowed, right? No, can't have 1, 5. Hold on. Hold on. If this is 6, so 5, 6, then the 6 would have to be here, right? To allow for a 6 in the cage. Then we have 6 plus 3 is 9. Minimum is 8. But 9 doesn't work, right? 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 leaves us with 6. We've already used... no, 4, 2 we haven't used. Four, 2 we haven't used. Right? 3, 6, 9, 2, 4. So this would have to be 2. Here we would have 3, 4, 6. Have a 6 there, and we just need a 4 there. That works. No, not getting it. Oh, but that means that I need a 4 in any case. Right? As in, if there's a... okay. Does it matter though? There's a 4 here. So this is 4, 7, then I needed a 4. No, but... no, it doesn't. I'm just confusing myself, right? 6... because we don't need to have a 9. 6 plus 3 is 9, 8. 8 leaves us with 7. 7, we can't have 3, 4 anymore. So this would have to be 2, 5, not possible. 1, 6, not possible. Or is it? No, it's not possible. We've used the 6. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So yeah. If this is a 6, so 6, 5, this would have to be 6, and then we have 6 there. 3 plus 6 is 9. If we had a 9, then we needed 2, 4, so it gives me a 4 here again. 4 could be there. No, because we need the 2 to be there. So this would be 4. Okay. And if it's 6, 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 leaves us with 7. But then we can't have 1, 6 because you've used the 6. We can't have 2, 5 because, well, 2, 5 are gone from here. And we can't have 3, 4 because we've used the 3. So if this is 6, 5, this isn't 8. This is definitely 9. And we definitely need a 4 here. Okay, and what happens if this is a 4? So 4, 7. So we definitely have a 4 there. That's 7. 7. 7, but we have 6, 8, 9. Can I have an 8? That would be useful because then I can eliminate the 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 would leave me with 9. 9. No 3, 6, no 4, 5. No 2, 7. 1, 8 should be okay. No, we've used the 8. Ooh, that's nice. 3, 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 leaves me with 9. I can't have 4, 5. I've used the 4. Can't have 3, 6. I've used the 3. I can't have 2, 7 because 2, 7 are eliminated. I can't have 1, 8 because then I've used the 8. So this isn't 8. Which means that this isn't 8. Which means that I definitely have an 8 here. I don't know how that helps. Right. Do I definitely need a 9? That would be great, but I don't think so. Because 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 would leave me with 11. 11, what could I have then? 11. 2 plus 9 is gone. 3 and 4 are gone. I need 5 and 6 then. I need 5 and 6, but I've used the 6. Ooh. Really? $13 would leave me with 11. 2 and 9 are not allowed because we have the 9 there, and we don't have a 9 anymore. Okay, so 2, 9 is gone. 3, 8 is gone, and 4, 7 is gone. And 5, 6 is gone because you've used the 6. So there is no 6 here. It's either 6 there and here, or There is no 6 anyway, so that's a 9. Right, and now I have 16 here. 16 leaves me with 8. 8, what can we have? We can have 2 6. Can we have 1 7? No, because there is no 7. And we can't have 3 5, so this is 2 6. 10, 15, 24. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And that's from 1 8 then, isn't it? We can lose one of them still here, but right. Did that help? All of this? Oh, we did get a few digits, so it's not for naught, but it wasn't easy. This is not supposed to be a difficult puzzle. I'm probably making it much more difficult than it is, but all right. So if that's an 8, we have 17, and we're left with 7. So that would be 1, 2, 4. Is that allowed? 1, 2, 4. This would have to be 4, and then we would need 1, 2. Seems like it. And if this is 5, then we have 15, and there's a 9. And the 9, what can the 9 be? 2, 3, 4? No, we can't have 2, 3, 4, because 2, 3, we would need 2, 3 in here. Oh yeah, we can. 2, 3, and this would be 9. This would be 4 again. Yeah, okay. And, oh, it has to be 2, 3, 4, doesn't it? If this is 9 and 6, then 15 would leave me with 9, and I need to fill 3 with 9. If it's not 2, 3, 4, then it has to be either 1, 2, 6, not allowed because we've used the 6, or 1, 3, 5, but we can't fill 5 here because of these two 5s. So this would be 1, 2, 4, and this would have to be 4 if this is 6. And if it was 8, then we needed 17, would leave us with 7, and we need 1, 2, 4, so that's definitely a 4. Aha. Now I need a 4 there. Fortunately, I can still have 4, 4, 7. Right. Right. I can have 4, 7 here as well. I can, indeed. Ah. Oh, actually, I do need 4, 7 now. Okay, that helps. Because I can't have 4 in any of these. So that's 3, 5. This becomes 1, this becomes 4. And actually, the missing digit is 4. Does that help me though? It doesn't look like it. That doesn't change what I have here. Right. 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 Okay. How do I continue? How do I continue? What am I still missing here? Almost everything, right? 1, 6, and 8. 1, 1, 6, and 8. One, 6, and 8. No. Ah, So I need 1 here now. This isn't 1 either anymore. That's 6, that's 8. 2, 6. There's no 6 there anymore. 1, 8, 9. Right, which means that that's 5, 9. And that's 1, 1, 7. Okay. More T. More T. That's from 1, 8, 9. So that's 1, 8. That's 1, 8, 9. I can't have 8 here, right? Because, and I can't, well, I can have 9. But 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21 already. That wouldn't work. So that's not an 8. Did that help? Not really. How do I get 1? Oh, 1 with 1, 2, 4. Do somewhere. And 9 would be with 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 4 as well. Right. It's really interesting. That is really interesting. It's probably been there for a while now. That's probably been there for a while. I need this. No, I don't. What am I still missing here? A 1. Okay. A 1. Right. How do we continue? Can I have 9 and 8 here? That's 17. 17 leaves me with 5. Seems like 1 and 4. Still okay, right? 1 and 4. 1, 4. Seems to be okay. Can I have 1 and 10? 10 leaves me with 12. Why would that not work? 8, 4. And 9 would leave me with 13. 13. That might be more difficult. But so I can't have 9, 1 here, right? Sorry, 8, 1. 8, 1, 9 would leave me with 13. No, I can still have 9 and 4. Do I need a 4 in all cases? It's 17. No, 17 doesn't need a 4. No, it did. 17 needed a 1, 4, right? And 9 needed 13, and the only way was 9, 4. 5, 8, and 6, 7 are gone. 10 needed a 12, and 12 would be 8, 4. Because 9 is gone, so we can't have 9, 3. We can't have 5, 7 anyway. So this is definitely a 4. That's 1, 8, 9. Aha, that's why. That's interesting. That's interesting. So now I need a 4. I need a 4. I don't know anything about these yet, do I? That's what I thought with all of these cages. And they were all more constrained than I thought. Can this be 4? 4 would leave me with 14. That's lots of options, right? Still? What am I missing? I need a 9. It would have to be there, though. What am I still missing? Well, 1, 8, 9, you've seen that. 6 as well. That's it, right? That's all I'm missing. No, 2. Like 1, 2, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. Right. That's not 1 or 9. Ah, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, of course, 3 and 4. That's 3, 4. I say as if well, we'll see. I don't think that's really resolves a lot, but all right. What else? This is not a 2. This is not a 2. That's about it, right? Think so. 1, 2, 6, and 8. 1, 2, 6, and 8. There's no 2 here. Right. 1, 2, 6, and 8. There's no 9 there. There's no 9 there. 1, 2, 6, and 8. Can I have 1? 1 plus 4 is 5, would leave me with 13. 13, what could it be? Oh, no, that doesn't work. 13 in any case, right? 13, 4, 9 is gone. 5, 8 is gone, and 6, 7 is gone. Okay, but what about 1, 3? 4 would leave me with 14. 5, 9 is gone. 6, 8 works. So if this is 1, these are 6, 8. If these become 1, 6, 8, I'm going to be very impressed. But do I have to go through them one by one? Okay, if this is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 would leave me with 6. This would be not possible. That could be a thing. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 would leave me with 6, but 2, 4, and 1, 5 are gone. Okay. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 leaves me with 7. 7. 3, 4 is gone, but I still have 1, 6. Oh. Really? Okay, let's do this from the other way around. If this is 3 and this is 4, we need 7 and we need 11. Right? 11 left. So 3 plus 4 is 7. We need 11. 1 is gone then. 6 would need a 5. That doesn't work. And 8 would need a 3, but we've already got a 3. So that's not allowed. So we can't have 3 here. That's probably easier. And that's a 3. Okay. Right. Right. And if this is a 6, 1, 8. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 would need an 8. 8. That doesn't work because 3, 5, 1, 7, and 2, 6 are out of the question. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 would leave me with 9. 2, 7, 3, 6, 1, 8 is still the only possible one. Wow. But that doesn't work. Oh yeah, it does. There's no 1 here. There's no 1. This is 6, 8, and that's 1. 14, 15. That's brilliant. It must have been a better way of going about it. I don't know what that is, but okay. We do need a 1 now in row number 3, so that's an 8. That's an 8. That means that I have 5 plus 9, 14. 14 would leave me with 10. 10 would mean that that's an 8 because 6 would need another 4. Wow. And I would need a 2. So that's 2, 9, which is obvious in multiple ways, but all right. And that's 7, 3, 5, 6. All right. How is this going to be resolved though? 3, 5, that's a 6. There's no 6 here anymore. 3, 5, 7. It's not a 6. Sip of tea. How is this going to work? I'm missing something. Let's see what I'm missing. Let us see what I'm missing. That's not a 1 anymore. It's a 9. That's an 8. That's what I'm missing. Well, not really. Not really. 2, 6, 9. Yeah, that makes sense. 2, 6, 9. Right. So that's, I need a 6 in column number 7. So these are 1, 4. This becomes 4. This becomes 1. There's no 4 here. So one of these is 7 now. And that's not 7. That's 7. Okay. And what is left? 2, 9. 2, 9 of, well, 5, 6 is not allowed. This is 2, 9. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 9. It's 3, 5. 3, 5. And then this should be resolved now. Come on. What am I missing? This should be resolved. Somehow. Somehow. It does help if you do things properly, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. 5, 7. All of that is not solving anything. 6, 8 would mean that this is 2, 9, 2, 9, 5. Can't repeat a digit, and of course we need 17 if there is still 5, so that resolves this one. 9, 2, 8, 2, 6, 8, 8, 6. Right, moment of truth. Yay! Wow, that was quite nice. Another celebratory sip of tea, last one. I found it trickier than it was supposed to be, I think, but it was lots of fun. I hope that you like it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe, maybe share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.